What is up, gamers? Frank and Code here. You must be here for some good games and good vibes. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new. And if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go on and continue playing Dream Daddy. Load. Perfect.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, last episode we had a date with Brian, or a hangout. All right, Robert's next. Oh boy. Robert's small. Let's do this. Dad tip 22. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. Dad tip 5. Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. Dad tip number 10. If you're parking uphill, be sure to turn your tires toward the street. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos. Always nice to do something while you wait for something else. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess this guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel. Why not? Oh, Naked and Afraid. Catching the Deadliest Agent Aliens is on. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt. Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Signing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Code to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwave some eggs. Mustard jar. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second, but I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Relatable. It sucks too. No! Exactly what I said when I dropped my food that one time when I was in college. I made the most amazing bacon egg cheeseburger, and it fell on the ground right in front of my eyes. I'll never forget that day. I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old baseball hoop. We found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to the song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chomped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you it is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glazed with crème fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably got a message. Amanda and I walk to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You up? What you doing? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter. Just working on my motorcycle. Is there a button to not? There's no option to not respond. Huh. Because typically I would not respond if someone reads my message and reads my message and takes a whole day to respond. No. That's not right. Okay. From the three options then. I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter. Just working on my motorcycle. Television with my daughter. Why not? Okay, I'll be honest. I'm watching television with my daughter. Wow, Dad. Pretty square. A couple of moments pass by. Another message pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living. With ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you have a lot of fun. You had a lot of fun. But I think you have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert, asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on my nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the unusual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here. Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we need a drinking buddy. Aw man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Let's see. Whiskey? Oh, whiskey straight up. A dad after my own heart, huh? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellows. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back into the shots. I also choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell! That was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed? Irish Eye, we're drinking. I get it. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Ugh. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Fern can. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Oh, that always sucks. Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish Eye, we're drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round. What are we having? What are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. Do they have fruity Irish cocktails? Okay. Nope. Okay, no. Again, I respect your lifestyle decisions. While I may not necessarily agree with them, still though, my question was rhetorical. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garnish green booth. Mary slides in and settles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sign of relief. Let's sip this one. Why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put the hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Fern can, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies into the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad. And blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looked directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze? I knew it was gonna give me 3 options. 2 or 3 options. What? No. You with the feds? I am a law-abiding citizen. Either of these two. Weed is legal in Massachusetts. Then I am a super law-abiding citizen. Okay. I can't believe you would. I don't even know how you. This is preposterous. Uh. I worked hard for what I have, and no two-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it run. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. Oh, he liked that. Okay. Oh no, he loved that. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Could you get the next round? Whoa, buddy. Bringing the sanctity of marriage into this? No, it's fine. You dig into my private life that I'm sure. You dig into my private life that I'm sure you think is your business. Slow down, Mary. But seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. You know, I was hoping for a quiet evening with my friends. No drama, no unwarranted advancements, just friendship. But no, you gotta call me out like that. Mary, No, it's fine. You trying to ditch me, pal? So, you trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. I just... No, it's fine. Ferncan wants alone time with his new best buddy Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now if you fellows will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Duchess nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. She does though. Does she though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. And she's definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar, where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid. Looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Aw, man. You know, I pegged you for one of those straight laced types. Aw, man. You know, I pegged you for one of those straight laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you. Still got a little wild in you. You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to care for. You know it. There's so much wild in me. I'll say this. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one shot. There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, or that they're afraid of what the other person is gonna think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard shell to that young man. The young man pretending he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watching the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. No? Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously. Again. We sip more whiskey, and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man, after the one excused himself to the bathroom and I, assume, crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets me out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. Ah, poor Mary. She must have been through a lot as a child. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamps spotlights until we eventually arrive at a downtown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store, and looks like it's been closed for 10 years. And finally, a liquor store. Wait here. I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandels? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on the wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone onto my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. What with feeling? I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock. Back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. This one's for you. It worked. I have unresolved resentment toward my father, and I'm gonna express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole in the wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's piece of pizza. Ta-da. Oh, look, there's the Pac-Man reference right up there. Right up there. Yep. Fun little fact. Pac-Man was actually inspired by pizza. I can see a few exhausted looking workers behind the counter, tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stove ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Fern can. You're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Hell no! Of course. Ew, no. Robert grabs me by the collar.
Excuse me?
I respect your opinion. I will fight with my life for your right to say it. But where's your sense of adventure? Where's your sense of taste? Why won't you love yourself? The juiciness of the pineapple paired with the tanginess of the sauce is a flavor combination that everyone should experience at least once. It's not 1,000 times more. If not 1,000 times more. Pineapple on pizza is one of the few things in my life that I genuinely and thoroughly enjoy. Please just do this for me. No, do this for yourself. So, 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Goddamn-lutely. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate. So I soldered with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite of the pineapple pizza and hey, it's actually not that bad. And I can't believe I spent so much of my life berating this sort of pizza to all of my friends. Maybe I should give pineapple pizza a shot one day. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. I know I usually whenever I make a poor decision, I would usually go back and reset, but I'm not going to this time. No, because I mean that. I strongly don't like pineapple on my pizza. I really don't. So I'm not taking back what I said. I hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitingly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter, and I should go home and make sure she's alright. You betcha. Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward and cautious not to be heard or seen. Don't shh me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway's. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest. Hey Ernest. I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kisses anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out of a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up. It's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people work very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Sheldon. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Sheldon, for this beautiful film-going experience. You know, Robert actually has a point about that. Oh, how many of you guys actually watch the credits after a movie ends? I'm genuinely curious though. Like with me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never. Once the movie ends, I just quickly walk out. I don't really care much for the credits. The only time, one of the only times the only times I stay for the credits is for Marvel movies. I'm being perfectly honest. I'm curious though, how many of you guys? So how many of you guys like? You can go ahead and write in the comments too if you want. Like how many of you guys like just walk away after just walk away during the credits, or how many of you guys actually stay for the credits? And Peter Anders Catering fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. Now that I think about it, Robert has a very odd, a very unique set of morals. He has an interesting moral compass. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthodontist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock and up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and like movies got really expensive. Ernest hunches another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna be super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What a classical mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh no, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as I can in the knee. Fuck my knee. Fuck my knee. You mean fuck my knee? There's a comma missing after fuck. Okay. Reminds me of the way my cousin texts. Okay, but I know what they meant. Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What?
How dare you?
And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vixenity to handle it. Ernest's friend. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodhound. If he dies, you die.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends wearily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. Just make them up. Sadly, yes. Come on, let's get out there. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and a movie. Thanks for the adventure. Defending my honor. Let's go. I knew that would impress him. It's a little strange when you say it that way, but sure, why not? Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside, and I stumble my way back home. Let's go.
Where did my pants go? Welcome. You got dads.
Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still stormed. Strong. I am strong. Ha! Don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that all? You use that at all? I figured it helped me a bit more muscle. It helped me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. So you're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool. I'll have to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party. Let's do it. Coffee time. You know Dad loves coffee. Gotta brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for everything today, sweetie. Gotta tackle it head on. No. Are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. Oh, they're just stacked in the living room. They're just stacked in the living room? I keep bumping into them and knocking them over and you don't even read them. Wait, no. That's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope. I don't remember that. Craig's kids. That's that hand-drawn invitation. Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordicially wrong? What? Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just I'll see you in a minute. Put on going outside pants. Fuck authority. I'm gonna put on going outside pants. I'm not that indecent. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I like to I don't like wearing sweatpants while I'm out. So I'll just go with changing into outside pants. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best and bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a courtesy. This way, please. Oh, more people. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter, Carmista, are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey dude, how's the tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair. Hey, hi everyone. Is it? Oh, it's Brian. It's the homie Brian. I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter into the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. See, Amanda? Let it go. I'm curious. I'm gonna see. What should I put? What should I say? Let it go. I'll say, see, Amanda? Amanda gives me a knowing look, and I return an obligating wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another, even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you, thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you'll, now if y'all have. Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plate. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody. Craig comes out of a teapot and tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea already? Yeah, it's been seeping for a while now. Awesome. Would you girls like to serve your guest tea? No, thank you. We much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awful fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip. Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff, and I have like a pretty cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rockstar princess. And I'm also space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, so don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me rude boy princess. If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure to pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh my god, nice. I think I'll be a landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warriors princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmenista made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall. Your custom blends are amazing. That Hiccubus one you gave me gave me a while back was choice. Ah, thanks. It's really nice that girls are getting that the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know. I haven't even realized. I don't even know if Amanda does. I haven't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either. But I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not your proud dad cry. What? You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, Vern can. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on, and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, rude boy princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her, Dad. She's secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair.
Welcome. You got dads.
Alright. Alright, gamers, I'm going to stop the video right there. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more content like this, then simply like and subscribe. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, gamers.